Okay, we'll be able to start then.
Okay, great.
So we'll start again with the presentation. I'm Thibaud from CodinGame. I'm the community manager, and you've seen me on the blog probably.
And as we just said, I'm Charlotte. I just joined the company a few weeks ago, and I'm the new technical evangelist.
The grrr has gone away, but it's not very loud, so...
Okay.
We'll try to speak loudly.
Thank
I
you.
just realized that I was talking to the chat and not to the video. I will try to change that.
Well, good night.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good evening.
Thank you.
Okay.
You want to move the chat?
It's fine. It's fine there. So we'll start from the Wood 3 League and try to hopefully go to bronze. As you have seen, well, we are not developers in our daily lives, so be gentle with us. But I'm sure we'll be able to do some things.
Yes. I haven't have a look on the contest until now, so...
Yeah, it's the first time you're doing the contest.
Yes,
so
I will discover that.
Yeah, I have actually some code on the contest. I managed to get to silver, but we will try some different strategies now. Probably you know everyone the rules. We'll just go slowly over the game. What is it? So you have some factories that produce cyborgs. The factories can produce from 0 to 3 cyborgs. And while it's a 1v1 game, there are neutral factories who don't produce any cyborgs. And the goal of the game, well, it's to outnumber your opponent, to destroy all the cyborgs, or at the end of the time, just to own more cyborgs than your opponent. What can we say? The possible outputs. Well, you can move some cyborgs. So you use move and the source and the destination of your troops. We go from one factory to one another, and there is a distance between factories which are given in the inputs first. So the distance is just telling us how much turns a troop will take to travel from one factory to the other. What else? We can just output weight, saying that we are doing nothing this turn. It's possible as well. Well, we can try to begin.
Yes.
So what code would you start first? I will check the chat quickly.
Okay. So in each turn we get
either factories. Well, we're looking at the inside the while loop, so we are getting either factories or troops. Maybe we could just start with taking factories into account, because the troops, maybe we don't need that for wood leagues.
So
do you want to create a class, or just maybe try to take try to take the factory that we own, and maybe with some troops in it that are greater than 10. Let's try to find that.
Okay, so we start here with...
I would start inside the for loop.
Inside the for loop, yes, the for loop. Okay.
Yeah,
I just discovered.
Yeah, she's discovering. I've known that. I've got it on Saturday evening, so...
Okay, so in each turn I got the entity. So we...
So to know if one factory is yours, you can check the arg1. Well, first, to know if it's a factory, you have to check the entity type.
If...
It seems like you ate the mark.
Okay. Sorry.
Sound is perfect for me. Okay. Well, don't hesitate to tell us. Huh? Okay, so you're checking if it's equal to factory, just. Okay. So we're coding in Java. We actually know only Java. I've been coding in Java for 4 years before coming here. But well, I just know the simple things.
Okay, so we got a factory. Maybe we will manage a map of factories.
I was thinking about, before getting a map of factories, just finding one factory that we want to move our troops from this factory to another. So just maybe use some variables first.
Yes.
Like main factory or our factory, I don't know.
Everything is int factory. How could we manage that?
So main factory will be the ID of the factory.
Yes.
Now we need to find ours.
To find?
to find our factory. So
yes.
It's the first argument, arg1.
Yes.
So we check if it's 1. If it's 1,
it's one, it's
ours.
One of ours.
If it's -1, it's the opponent. If it's 0, it's neutral.
Okay.
So check if it's 1. So we've got a question in the chat from HDR. I was wondering if we shouldn't save time for future addition, well, by coding something more specific for factories. So the question isn't it better to save time and code such that future additions can be handled? Yes or no. In a competition, you don't think too much about the future of your code. Well, it depends. You should for this, maybe you can, but for now we're just trying to get things working, and we will see, and maybe we will be refactoring after.
Before anything, I want to understand everything.
So if it's if arg1 is 1, it's our factory, and we get, no, it's not I is just well, probably it's the same, but we need the entity ID, I think.
Entity
I is just
yes,
the index. I guess it's more like the same, but yeah. So we've got our factory. Let's try to find the factory of the opponent.
Okay.
To send our troops to. So it's a dumb algorithm. We're trying to find our factory, then an opponent factory, and sending troops there, and see what happens.
It's -1?
It's -1, yeah.
So.
And maybe we should, well, no, it's okay, it's okay.
Yes?
I was thinking about you initialize the values of your IDs to 0. I like to put -1 and then check if it's more than -1 that I have found one. But the thing is that we will find factories of us and opponents for sure. So it's okay.
Okay, so we got the factory. So
we can try. I think you can remove the else part here. We don't want to check other things. And let's try to output something.
Yes, we want to move to the opponent factory.
Yeah.
So we can. I don't know.
So you have to you can use move. So the output is move, then a space, then the source factory, so our factory ID, then space, and the destination ID, and then the number of cyborgs we want to send there.
Okay, so it's source is our factory.
It's our factory.
Destination, it's the opponent's factory.
Yeah.
And the cyborg count, it's in the arc 2, or we can.
Yeah, we could save the number of cyborg of our factory.
Yes, let's try that.
But we don't want to send all of them, all the troops.
Why?
Because we won't have any more troops at ours.
Okay.
And you need to have troops in your factory for it to produce troops for you, else it just becomes natural again. But when we send troops, do we add... Does the factory produce units before we send troops or not? I'm not sure. We need to maybe check in the rules. There is the list, the order of the actions. So you want to, yeah. Nelson HF is saying, I always like to see other people programming. Things are so different from what I would do. Yeah.
Arc 2, okay. So we can do a test?
Yeah, test that. So just remove the weight. We'll add it again, the weight, I guess, but because we won't always send troops. Well, I think if we send more troops than we have, it doesn't bug, it just doesn't do things. It doesn't move anything.
It's source.
So main factory.
Main factory.
Okay. We have added a hello world above.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's okay. Doesn't. So how many cyborgs do we want to send there? All of them, half of them, all of them -1.
I don't know. It's just for the test.
Let's try to send all of them, and we'll see if the factory produces the cyborgs before or after we send troops.
So
it's
a very long name.
Nice name. Our initial cyborg count.
So I understand what is it. Okay, let's try.
Yeah. What have we done?
I forget something.
Yeah, after factory, yeah. Closing brace. Should work now. We are setting everything we have on there. It's not so bad. Well, the Cyboss is not so so smart himself. So you see, we sent every...
It's not a...
And now we're not doing anything.
Yes, it's not a good strategy. Why we are...
So I'm checking for... I guess that we are trying to send... from the... we're trying to send troops from the factory 8, and it doesn't have any more... no. It doesn't produce anything, that's why.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't say that. You can see the production of the factories by the small, I don't know, leaves. And if they are light, well, it produces. So it doesn't produce, the factory 8 doesn't produce anything, so we are actually losing. That's bad. Okay, let's change that. Okay,
so what is your...
We are dumber than the Cyboss. Let's try to find... let's try to attack opponent factories that have a production better than 0. So we will never own a factory.
So we have
0 production.
Okay, we have to stock everything.
Not yet. I don't think so. Just let's try, because we attacked the factory 8 which has 0 prediction, so we don't want to do that. So let's try when we try to find opponent factory. Let's check. I think it's arg3 which control the prediction. If you want to check. So arg3 factory prediction between 0 and 3. Donc I think we don't want it to be 0.
Okay, but the first time the first time we are in the
loop.
In the loop, there is only one factory, or
we start. Every player start with one factory,
yes.
and this factory produce for sure, and the other it's random, I think.
So the first time we have to do that, to send to the opponent factory, or we can.
Yeah, we can add the condition.
Okay, so. What
the problem would be if it's sent only to the main. We'll see.
Okay. What
we check if the production of the opponent factory is greater than 0.
Okay.
And that should do it. And let's try that. So we send. We can start with factories which produce 0 actually. I didn't know that. Wait. Can you check back to the beginning of the video? So yeah, okay, we are going to. Our code is not working. We shouldn't be attacking this one because it doesn't produce anything. What did we do? Oh god, we are so bad.
And
this one is not producing anything.
And it's not the opponent factory. It's not good.
So we're moving to
1 to 8.
Check the first output. 1 0 23. So we are sending everything to this one, and then okay, let's try something else, and we'll add some objects after. I think we can try to check from which factory to send troops. We can check if our factory has troops. We cannot send troops from a factory that doesn't have troops. So the first condition, I think we can check if I think it's arg2, the number of cyborgs in the factory.
Yes, arg2.
Number of cyborgs in the factory, arg2. So, but why are we sending this factory production between 0 and 3? That's weird. Why did we attack a factory that has no production? Maybe we are just dumb. So Nazareth is telling us to change the arg names to something usable, and I agree. Yeah. The thing is that arg1, it depends on the entity type. So for now, the entity type, we are just checking factories, but the entity type can be a troop as well. So just a number of cyborgs traveling from one factory to another. So we are keeping with arg1 for now.
It's an interesting result.
So we are attacking.
We're attacking the opponent base,
but we are losing.
But
okay, yeah. It's a bit useless. Okay.
It's a new thing. Okay.
Yeah, because it produces. So we have to attack some neutral factories.
Okay.
At some point, and we are just checking the. Well, we are checking at random, and the first random is the opponent factory. which has the same number of cyborg at the beginning. So basically, what we are doing is useless.
So you want to change that to a random number?
Well, what we could do is that, you see, it's sending troops one by one. So this is not very useful. Maybe we should wait for our factory to have some more troops, like at least 10. And once it has 10, it sends it.
So we can add a test if very long name.
Yeah, and else we just wait.
10. Just it's all capital letter.
Can we zoom maybe on the code? They want to see the code better.
I don't know how to do that.
Or just zoom the
Okay, one
the
second.
page. Yeah, sorry. Tech, okay. I can play it.
Sure.
I don't know how to do it either. I was thinking about Control Plus.
Okay.
Like that.
Thank you.
So we are turning everything we have to
Oh,
the opponent.
something is working.
Oh. No, we don't. Okay, so yeah. Because the opponent is attacking somewhere else, he's using troops, and we have one.
Okay.
Woohoo! Our first victory. Well, we can try to submit it, and while it does all the matches against the other player in Wood 3, we can do something else. She will trick them into making a GA. No, we won't do a genetic algorithm now. So I'm not sure this will help us pass to Wood 2, but let's try to improve our code.
Okay. So, what's your next idea?
Maybe we could add some objects. It will be easier to decide what to do with our factories.
What do you mean?
You had a class?
Okay. I never did that before in CodinGame.
Yeah, at the beginning I was no, but outside the class player.
Oh, sorry.
At the beginning, outside our class player.
Oh,
Just at the beginning,
class?
at the
Okay.
at the end of the time. Yeah, I was coding everything.
Yes, me too.
Or at the end of the file, as you wish. Same.
Yes, what's the kind of
Factory.
class?
Factory, just factory. So a factory is what? It's an ID. So it's everything is int actually.
Int ID. Int production.
Yeah, production. Maybe we can use the same order. It will help us not to.
Yes.
So maybe after ID you can add the owner. So it's arg1.
ID. Owner. It's production and initial number of cyborg, or it's.
We can just the number of cyborgs that we have in it. Sorry, I was thinking about something. Number of cyborgs. I was calling that troops just in my
yes,
code.
It's shorter. It's better. Okay.
Okay, let's try to. So we wanted to. Oh, it's okay. Yeah, public constructor, public factory.
Maybe a parameters constructor. Parameterized.
So I don't know. You want to add just parameters like with parameters. We don't want to have a constructor by default.
Yes, it's
That
the
was the
question.
Yeah. It's an int.
Yes, sorry.
It's okay. I do the same mistake when I call like. Oh yeah, I have to specify it's an int. Okay. I was thinking that maybe our code would be smarter if it was trying to send troops to a factory that has less troops than ours. For first, it will help.
No. Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm waiting.
It's okay.
Perhaps.
Sometimes I just put one letter like.
Yes, it's
in
better,
all
but
T.
I'm so used to work in companies, so I wrote everything. It's not good for challenge, but a bit.
So now we'll try to get all the factories at every turn in the input and save them in a map. So let's try.
Okay.
Yeah, here a map. Yeah. So a map of factories.
Just factories?
Integer factory.
Yes.
It's not a list. Sometimes I use list. Integer.
Integer, yes.
Yeah. I use list, but map. Well, it's better to get the factories that you want. Okay. Franglish troops. What's the good word for troops? Marchete one. So new hash map, yeah, integer factory. Yeah, well, we are obliged to code in Java. It's
Yes, it's not so good.
I don't know the word in English. Verbose. I'm not sure. Well, you have to write a lot of things in Java to make it work. So we have our map. Let's initialize it. You initialized it, sorry.
Yes.
So let's put everything. So we are checking if it's factories. And then instead of our code, maybe we can comment our
Yes.
code. And just add all the
Oof.
all the factories.
So
Facts.
yes. I'm thinking.
Yeah.
But
I have the good part. I'm just telling you what to do and you're coding. It's easier for me. So Quarter's leader is asking if we are part of the team. We are part of the team, but no, not developers of the team. There were two previous. I need to check the camera,
Yes,
not
sorry.
the chat. So the two previous streams for the previous contests were done by Maxime and Julien, and they are actually developers in the teams. Onam is asking us, is it allowed to stream this? Yeah, well,
Yes.
we have no way to forbid you to do that. Anyway, well, we are not sharing everything very important for, well, to get to the legend, for example. So it's just to help everyone get started, and maybe if they don't know the ID, I don't know, it helps. I guess.
it's not good what I have done.
What
It's not
have you
that.
done? New factory? It's not bad. You just need to put the entity ID at
Yes.
first.
And you want the entity ID as a key of the map?
Yeah, it's okay. It's working well.
What?
Entity ID, then arg1, arg2, arg3, and I think we have all our facts.
Okay. And so.
Okay, now let's got something better. So let's choose one factory for us, same than as before, that has more, well, we can use our code that we wrote.
This one?
Yeah, and comment it. We want to find one that are for us that has a production better than 0. Maybe take a factory that has more. We are checking that below. A factory that has at least some troops that we can send.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. Well, we got our main factory. So let's try to do a for loop outside of the inputs.
Yes.
And we loop through all the factories. And we'll check all the opponent factories.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll check if our initial cyber count is greater than the number of troops in the opponent factory. Are you following?
Not at all. You want to iterate on the maps and facts?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you could do. So you iterate on all of the factories, and we check if it's an opponent factory. So if factory ID equals -1, or it's not ID, it's owner, and then we check the number of troops there.
Okay. What is the syntax for iterate on a map?
You can do for factory F.
But map is not an iterable. You can't iterate.
We
with
can
a for
iterate on facts.values.
Okay.
I think.
Let's try.
For factory F.
Yes.
Oh.
Sorry.
Yeah. Let's cut the crap. I think fact.values should work.
Values. Okay.
I'm always checking that as well. But it's a method. So
It's a method.
yeah.
Okay.
And then we need to check. You don't have the auto close of braces? Can you check the settings?
I don't know how to.
There is. I like to put this on. It's better. So once you enter.
Yes, it's better.
So we're checking if.
F dot.
Wait, because. Okay, no, it's okay.
Dot owner.
But it's a if.
Yes, yes.
Facts that entry set as well, but yeah, values is fine, I guess. Christophe 337. Robinou, hi there. I'm trying to check the chat, but you write a lot, and we are focused on trying to get outside of week 3. We're actually at rank 84 out of 156, so I guess we can do better than that. Equals -1. We are trying to find an opponent factory.
-1. Okay.
And now we check maybe the same if or in another if as you wish. If our initial cyber count is greater than the cyber count of the opponent factory. It's not. It's still dumb.
It's this one.
No, with no, we just have it. So f dot.
Yes, but it's this dot initial. I don't remember.
You called it number.
No, it's troops.
Ah, troops. Yeah, simple.
It's your ID. Well.
No, it's so our troops is greater than this one. So this one is lesser. It's okay. It's okay. I just want to remind everyone that Charlotte is discovering the game, and that's our first time streaming as well. So okay, so no. say our initial sidebar count, which should be greater than f.troops. It's still dumb because we could send troops, but while our troops are traveling, the opponent factory will produce troops. So, but it's okay. We could add our initial sidebar count plus 10, for example.
But we have the production of the...
Yeah, but then we need to take into account the distance between factories, and we don't want to do that now.
Plus 10, it's great.
No, so not here, but on the other side.
Yes, sorry.
Or minus 10. We could put them... What? It's okay now?
That's right.
And now we can... So I think you can remove the else if condition there, because we have found the opponent factory. Not this one, just the else if.
You want to...
Just remove the else if.
Okay.
The else condition. Because we need the first condition to find our main factory. And here we are trying to find the opponent factory. So you called it opponent factory? Once we have found that, we need the ID.
Yes, you want...
We need the ID of...
Okay.
But you have some variable already. Above.
Okay, sorry.
Opponent factory. It's okay. There are links missing sometimes. All the times I tested, they were all connected. Yes, they are all connected. It's a graph with all... Reading your code, and I have to say, yeah, you keep it clean.
So
maybe they will not be connected in later leagues. No, they will be connected. Later leagues, actually, we can... I'm sorry, I'm just answering the chat.
No, it's...
So in later leagues, we have an insight of the rules that will be added. So we'll be able to execute multiple actions. For now, we just have we can just output one action per turn. We'll be able to send bombs. Wow. And we'll be able to increase the production rate of your factories to use better the factories that produce 0, for example. Okay.
We try?
I guess we can.
I want to progress to have a better scores.
Closing brace again.
I forgot something.
Here.
No?
Closing brace, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think we have broke everything.
Okay. We just saw something that was bad. We send troops to a factory that is ours.
Yes.
So let's...
But why?
Oh. I know why. Let's clear our factories.
Yes, it's on
at the end or at the end. After the output. I do it.
Yeah?
Yeah, facts.clear. I think it works. It's facts.
Yes, thank you.
I guess it's this. Could be nice not to send everything to... We could check as well that we are not sending to a factory that does not produce anything. I think we were checking that before. But it's okay. Okay. Will be...
Currently we are doing the same
thing. It's better than before. But... Oh.
We will lose.
Why are we sending troops to our factory still? If f.owner equals -1, this is opponent factory. Okay, let's try to check what we do from the beginning maybe. And oh, we are losing this one actually. that's bad. 1017. So we are sending 17 troops. And we are sending all of our troops as
Yes,
each
and
time is maybe not the best.
yes. And every time we wait to have this thing F
Dot troops.
the troops plus 10, but it's always the biggest base of the opponent when we on the late game. It's 300 and
Yeah.
we are always
Okay, but our algorithm is still a bit dumb. What we could do is try not to send troops to our factories. Easy, just adding a condition. But no, it should be that.
yes, we are never ready to send anything to this one.
Yeah, but we should wait then. Ah, no.
Oh,
Okay,
we forgot the condition.
Yeah. so opponent factory is 0. So we should check. I guess that we should send our output either in the 4 or save that we have found opponent factory or we didn't.
I didn't understand.
Well, the thing is that we are checking to find an opponent factory, and sometimes we don't find any
Mm-hmm.
because we don't have any troops to send, for example. And then we are checking our initial cyber count to check if we should send something or not.
Okay.
So
It's not
that's
good.
bad. We should check if we have found an opponent factory to attack or not.
Yes.
So either we use a boolean or we break the 4 or
if opponent factory is different of 0,
or -1 because 0
Yes.
could be an ID.
okay.
And no, okay, yeah. This won't fix everything, but it will be a bit better, I guess. Initialize to -1, not 0, then check for -1. Yeah. CodinGame, try to output some debug info that always help. Yeah, as well. Invalid input, expect a validate action. No, if it's -1, we should wait.
Oh yeah. It's the evening. Yeah. I think the league we will.
End up.
Yes, it's
Okay.
good tweet.
We are attacking. I wanted to add something. I think that our main factory is always. Okay, no.
Oh, maybe we have something who works this time.
Yeah, but let's try not to. I guess we will win this one, but I was thinking about taking our main factory, so the factory which has the more troops. Here we are just taking the first factory which does produce ARC2. No, it does have troops.
Okay, so you want to add something with
The number of
yes,
troops?
the
maximum number of
the
troops?
current max number.
Yeah. Fine, we could do that.
I don't know.
Yeah. It's okay.
Yeah, and this one.
And then, yeah, when we... So I think you can remove the R2s, super R2 0. We are checking that the factory is ours. And then we are... If R2 is the number of troops.
It's better than or max T.
Yeah.
We change the main factory, and max T becomes the new. something like that?
Yes. Main factory, entity ID, maxt, arc2. Okay. And now I'm thinking about instead of sending like our initial cyber account, let's send 10 or something like that. Because we are thinking everything we have, so.
Okay,
So just let's be dumber here, and
okay.
just change that to 10. We'll see.
Let's try.
Yeah.
I think we have done a better score this time.
Yeah, but we should be winning against him.
We don't do
Easier.
anything now.
Let's try to use debug things. So our main factory should be 1. Okay, why is it waiting so much before? We are not attacking. We are not attacking natural. We are just attacking the opponent. Maybe it could work, but I think we should attack neutral as well. So we have a condition if f.honor equals -1. I think we should change the condition to f.honor does not equal 1.
Yes.
Should work better.
Oh, not 11.
Yeah, play it. Maybe we can increase the speed. So for maybe some don't know, there is a setting wheel here. You can put the debug on and off, and you can increase the speed.
Oh, better.
I think we are winning quicker. Okay, let's submit that.
Yes, I want to see that.
There are still a lot of people in this league. Oh, we are winning everything.
Oh, it's nice. It's my first contest. I'm really happy.
That's nice. Sometimes it gets. Well, you need to, especially in Java, you need to type something. Well, you could do everything at random.
Yes.
Or you could add just a few conditions like we did, but it takes a bit of time to. Oh, we are 4. Okay, we'll be promoted. 28% of battle in progress. Okay, we'll not finish in Wood 3. It's okay.
I progress.
Okay, what can we do better? What I do is check the match that we lost, like this one. No, not this one. I was doing this one. And we are playing against Thibaud. And what did we do wrong? Oops, sorry. Let's stop attacking factories which produce 0. I think it's a mistake. We could add a simple check here. What do you think?
Sorry.
We don't want to attack factories which produce 0. Just a waste of time.
Okay.
For now.
So what you want to add if
f dot production or prod, I don't know. Production is greater than 0. It's production.
Next time I will use.
We are first of our league. It's possible. Yeah, we got promoted.
Oh, nice.
In 9 seconds.
It's
You've made it to the next league. See the updated statement for details. You can execute multiple actions during the same turn. Statement has been updated. We can also write messages during the message command. I didn't use this one. So here, Okay, multiple action. We'll see. Let's see the last battle again to see how great we do. It's not so bad for now. I'm not sure it will make us to wood 1, so let's try not to focus the factories which produce 0.
Yes, I just.
You just added that, but you didn't submit it.
No, I didn't. It's just that.
Yeah.
Okay. We try or
let's try. Let's find a match that we lose.
I don't remember where.
We're from the last battle. So we are okay. So we lost this one. There are great button here. Send game parameters to IDE. So our code from the arena and our code here is different because we just added a new condition that was not in the previous submitted code. So we can send this game in our IDE and compare with our new code, and actually we won. So you can see here that we won.
Oh, nice.
And pretty fast. So let's submit that. It will precipitate us. I think it will be better. So what to do? We could send multiple actions. I'm not sure how to use that now. Well, we could send messages as well to be fun. So yeah, we are winning everything. So yeah, just
yes, well, lose one.
We lost one. Just a simple condition: don't focus first the factories which don't produce anything. In the next league, we'll be able to increase the production of one factory, so we could then use these factories. Okay, we are losing some match, but we'll see if we end up on top of Bosma.
What is the condition to go to the upper league?
So the condition to get to the upper league is to not just beat Bosma in one match or another match. It's to rank higher than him, than the boss. So we need to rank better than 4.
Okay.
And now we are starting to lose more matches, so we could improve our code. Maybe we can start taking the distance in account.
Okay.
Well, 31%. How do you want to save the distance? So distance is it's given on top. For the link count, we have the one factory, the other factory, and the distance between the two. I was using a map of integers. It was bad, but I didn't think about any other easier solution to do that, so I just didn't care much.
Okay, so you want to reproduce the thing with the map?
I don't know if you have another ID. I mean, it was easier. I could do to find a distance between one factory A and B. I could do my map dot get A dot get B, or dot get B dot get A, and it was the same, and it was easy. That's why I used that. Just for fun, try sending half troops to one and another half to next. 2 targets per turn. We could try that.
Yes.
Or actually, for every factory that we find, we could send troops. So here we could do some kind of string buffer and add all our outputs and then print the whole thing. What do you think about that?
Maybe. So you want to put a new string value?
Yeah, use a string buffer to append the...
A string buffer
String buffer.
Yes, okay.
I'm not sure it's good, but I use it. It works. S, I call it S or output, or I don't know. New string buffer. And now here in the condition append, so s.append, you know, string buffer.
Okay.
And we just append our the output that we send below.
This thing.
Yeah. So for every factory that we find that we could send troops to, we send them. We could remove the number of troops that we are removing from our factory, but it's okay. If we don't have any more, I mean, if we are trying to send troops to from our factory and we don't have enough troops, it's okay. It will send the maximum. We'll see how it goes. You need to append
yes.
semicolon. Yeah. So just after.
Oh yes.
But
no.
I think we. Okay. Here as well. And then we could system out dot s here. Oh, okay.